Hello and welcome back to another video of Slay the Spire. We're playing this island. Ooh, upgrade a card. This is very bad. We don't want to obtain a curse. Pretty much always ignore the curse options on floor 1. In most runs at least. Upgrade always feels a bit weak on our character because it's just neutralize. But applying 2 weak for 0 is actually a pretty big deal. So I'm pretty happy to just go ahead and take this over the max HP. I don't really want to go to a shop so early on. There's potential to go to a lot of combats, but we're not going to try and take too much. Let's go in full block. Now neutralize, and neutralize is going to make this a lot easier, hopefully. Now we can double defend. Okay, that didn't make a difference this turn, but it'll make a difference eventually. Okay, it did make a difference here. It saved us some HP. We're slowly whittling down Jawworm. I think Jawworm might be the worst first fight for the silence. It's very difficult to beat without taking a ton of damage. Okay, we did manage to do it though. I think we only took 1 damage this fight. That is definitely thanks to neutralize. This is really good early on. All-out attack. The poison will be better against Hexaghost, but it's more important that we play for right now, not for very far into the future when we're fighting Hexaghost. I'm gonna weaken this one so we can kill this one next turn, and then full block. Perfect. And that's the fight. Good. Can we get some... Oh my god. I was going to say, can we get some more poison like a bouncing flask? And then it just shows up immediately. Okay, so that's very early. It's not actually good right now. I'm gonna be honest, it's not good now, but it will be amazing for the boss later. Neutralize, saving this HP again. It's only 1 HP, but if you add up how much it saved against Jawworm, it's very obvious it's actually saved us a ton of HP at this point, even just in the first 3 floors. Such a good card, man. Such a good upgrade. Masterful Stab early is also pretty good, especially against things like Gremlinob. I'll take it. Okay, this is the most damage we're going to take, I suppose. Let's do this in double strike. Masterful Stab would basically kill this with all-out attack. Yeah, there it is. You can just strike and then bouncing flask. Alright, nice. And then we are through. Let's go. Oh my god, a Wraith form. Okay, well, I'm obviously going to take Wraith form. It's very good. Go ahead and upgrade it. All-out attack and Masterful Stab can be good upgrades, but as of right now, they're not that necessary. I'd actually rather just go for the Bouncing Flask upgrade. Blood Vial. Ooh, so we get some healing now each floor. That's good. Okay, this is a very bad turn 1 hand though. Could have been significantly better. Please don't draw Wraith form and... okay. I was like, please don't draw these 2 cards together. Exactly these 2. That would be really bad for us. I think we just play Wraith form then. Play Wraith form for now. The vulnerable will fade the moment the Wraith form fades, the vulnerable will fade on the same turn. So that way we can pretty much play a skill without being that worried. Like here, for example. Or we could just end the fight. No, we don't have lethal. Yeah, we don't, right? 3 times 4. 12. 12, 22. We're 1 off lethal. Oh, then I shouldn't have played this. Whoops, I took 1 extra damage. Or, extra damage? For no reason? Okay, my mistake, my mistake. Right, dummy. Oh, that's really good, actually. Early on, that is amazing for us. Because it means we don't need to get any more attacks. All of these hit for 9. We have these 2 very good attacks and a neutralize upgraded, so we don't need any more attacks now, I think. We should be completely fine. We also have nothing to upgrade, but I guess we want to go to the store with this much gold anyways. Let's do it. Ooh, well-laid plans. Remove a strike. Or, I'm not removing Masterful Stab. It'll be worse later, but I think it's still okay. I kind of want to take Escape Plan and remove a strike still. I think I'll do that for now. Let's go this way. Remove a card. Well, this is awkward. We're removing all of the strikes that we just got upgraded by Strike Dummy. We can definitely upgrade well-laid plans. This is a very good upgrade. We haven't wasted a single upgrade. They've all been very good upgrades for us. It's okay. We still have 3 strikes. They hit for 9 each. That is plenty. Guess we're just playing Wraith form here. I would like to kill this enemy if possible. Looks like we're not doing that. Unfortunate. But we're losing some gold here. Yeah, that's awkward. Ooh, Catalyst. And we upgrade Catalyst immediately. Because we have no other upgrades left that are important. This is really good. This is so good for us. We have upgraded Catalyst and upgraded Bouncing Flask as well. And we have the upgraded... Wow, okay, this is going super well, guys. We have the upgraded Bouncing Flask, Neutralized Catalyst. Just amazing. I could just defend. Hold the poison cards for now. He should be buffing himself next turn. And then the turn after... Oh no, he attacks, I think, right? For 6 damage, that's what it is. We can play Bouncing Flask, remove Survivor, and then Catalyst, Wraith form. Maybe we can play Bouncing Flask one more time and then play Catalyst. That could also be okay. And then we can play Wraith form as well after that. There's my Bouncing Flask. I will defend one time and then play Catalyst this turn. And the turn after we can play Wraith form. He should be buffing now. Yes, perfect. We do this. Escape plan. Do this. And then we play Wraith form and the fight will be over. Draw a skill. Nice. Okay, so we take 0 damage here as well. Hold some defense so we don't take any damage through Wraith form. And then that's it. Easy. Very, very good fight. We actually healed 2 HP in this fight. That's a bit ridiculous. These are all good. I do think Adrenaline is probably just going to be the best, as per usual. And Venom is not actually good here, despite how it looks. Alchemize could be very good, definitely. But I really think Adrenaline is just such a good card. We want that. This Runic Pyramid. We have upgraded well-laid plans, and we... Oh no, are we really taking Runic Pyramid? Okay, we definitely need to remove Masterful Stab then. We're taking Runic Pyramid. I'm so tempted to take Ring of the Serpent. But the issue is Runic Pyramid is simply just a better version of Ring of the Serpent. Because it basically lets you hold all your cards, which means when you reshuffle, you have way less cards that you need to cycle through again on the next shuffle. Man, I wish we didn't get Runic Pyramid actually. I would have preferred to just take, a lot of other things. That's okay though. It could go this way, it looks pretty safe. Pretty tough fight already. We're just gonna play this right away. Let's just do this. This one will be dead next turn, and then we can block this damage coming in. And then we end the fight. Alright. Not great. We took a ton of damage immediately, but it's okay. Crippling Cloud is nice, especially since we're playing around poison a bit. This is actually really good. We can just get rid of Masterful Stab. It'll heal us a bit as well. 24 healing, and we get to remove a Masterful Stab. That's perfect. Alright. Very good floor for us. It's basically a card remove with a bonus on it. It's like amazing. I kind of want to keep this. I think I'm just going to play Defend here. Wraith form might be one of the worst cards for this particular combat, because they just hit you for 1 over and over. Okay, Wraith form is actually really good here though, on this specific turn. Could just play it now. I could also just kill the center one. It would have to be Strike, All Out Attack, Catalyst, and then we would take 10 damage. That's not very good then. Yeah, not very good of a play. So we just play Wraith form. We take 2 damage, that's okay. Then we can play Catalyst on one of them. Let's do this first, and then Adrenaline. And then Catalyst on you. You're dead. And then I can just block, and we're good. Okay, you see what I mean? This is basically just more card draw. We're holding 7 cards, and then we only have 4 in the draw pile after we shuffle. So this is, you know, Runic Pyramid is essentially just a ton of card draw, and it makes your cards all kind of better. Obviously the bad cards stay bad, so like strikes are actually worse. Defends are kind of worse, because they don't do much, and you don't really want them, but you're forced to hold them. But the thing is, you can get to the good cards more quickly this way. That's what really matters when you're doing this. Okay, we definitely are missing something. Even a deadly point. Oh, that's really good actually. We can take a deflect. That's much better than a defend, and it's upgraded. Wraith form. I think we're not playing Wraith form yet. Let's do this for now. I should have probably just played 2 defense to get them out of the way. Here's my catalyst. So what I can do is just play Wraith form, and then defend to block 2 damage. And then next turn I can play Crippling Cloud. Crippling Cloud, Escape Plan, Strike 1 time here, and then I can play Strike Bouncing Flask. I need to kill this one first actually, so let's double strike, and then we can block a tiny bit. Then we play Bouncing Flask, and Survivor. No, we have Lethal, there we go, and Catalyst, there you go, okay. Perfect. That was what I had in mind, but for some reason I thought we wouldn't be able to kill it. Calculated Gamble could be okay here. It's kind of better than usual, right? Because we have a full hand at all times. So we can kind of always get rid of our entire hand when we want to. Or, you know, at will, basically. Okay, make Catalyst cost 0. Wraith form 0. Please, 1 time. No Wraith form 0. Unfortunate. Oh, Wraith form 0. Nice, perfect. Alright guys, see, you just have to ask nicely sometimes, and the Spire will give it to you. Just have to be polite. Ask for floor 0 speed, and sometimes you'll get it. Try it out sometime. Setup is actually not bad. Surprisingly not bad. It could be even better if we had a Wraith form though. Do we have anything to upgrade? Calculated Gamble, maybe Adrenaline as well. I guess we'll... I actually really want to take it. You know what guys, I'm taking it. I think it's actually not bad here. I promise it's not as bad as it looks. It is bad, but it's not as bad as it looks, and that's the important part. Get rid of this little guy. We need to kill this one with a strike, and then we can focus on getting the Gremlin meter. Okay, here are most of our cards. So we want to do strike. Strike. Adrenaline. I really want to play this now. I think we should. Please don't hit this one every time. Okay, thank you. 50-50, that's fine. I'll take it. We can just play Wraith form now, if we want. We are not being attacked. So, that is really bad for the enemies. Because that means the fight is just over now. I'll get rid of Waylay Plans. We don't need it anymore. 1 Waylay Plans coming through. Now we play Wraith form, and the fight is over. Thank you for playing. I can even just click end turn almost every turn. But I just need to defend a little bit. Make sure I'm blocking the damage coming in. And that's it. We'll even let the wizard and the crazy one go away, the angry one. Juzu Bracelet. Wow, that's just the reward I was hoping for, guys. I'm going to take another Calculated Gamble for now. Having 2 of them makes the need to upgrade them a little bit lower. Definitely still good to upgrade them though, of course. Let's end turn here. Oh, nice setup. Calculated Gamble. Bouncing Flask. Let's just enter in there. That is completely fine. I'd like to get 1 attack to kill this with. Okay, now we can neutralize here, defend, and catalyst. And then we should draw cards to help us not take too much damage, I hope. Yeah, we can full block, and we're good. Okay, good fight. It might have... Maybe I misplayed that. I feel like I shouldn't have taken any damage, but... not sure. Prepared is much better than usual because it costs 0. Anything that can somehow alleviate our energy issues is going to be better than usual. Ace. Bouncing Flask has arrived immediately, that's good. I would like to not take a ton of damage here. Is this too scared? Maybe not. Wraith Form, nice. I was like, maybe I could just get another Wraith Form, and then we'll have 5 turns of Wraith Form. That'd be perfect. Do this. I need to go Crippling Cloud and then Catalyst. And the fight is over now. Okay, we're good. Now we just need to block. So currently these block for 0. Bit awkward. Here's my Survivor, good. Okay, we're done. Fight over. Setup, my friend. Bag of Prep, nice. It's really good for us. This one isn't upgraded, so I'm not as inclined to click it. I want to upgrade Setup, potentially, and these two definitely. Adrenaline could also be nice. I don't think an unupgraded one is going to make the cut. I'm tempted, but we don't need that. I'm just going to go to the Elite. Ooh, that is a tough Elite, actually. Okay, start with Crippling Cloud and Catalyst. Deflect, nice, that saves some HP. Now I need to play Wraith Form and the fight will be over pretty soon. Just Wraith Form. Get rid of these two. Adrenaline. And then I could play Setup on something. Bouncing Flask? Setup on Bouncing Flask is not bad. And then I could actually just play Calculated Gamble now. Bouncing Flask. That one is dead. That's actually really good. It's just me versus these two now. I really would like to not have to play... Okay, nice. I would like to not have to play my Poison Potion here. Vulnerable Potion may be okay, but it feels like I shouldn't need it, right? Nice, you have arrived. This is gonna go here soon, but not yet. I can play this first and then end turn. This is awkward, huh? I guess I should just do this. Then we can redraw it. But we're gonna play Bouncing Flask. And then the fight will be over after that. I'm taking a decent amount of damage here, decent chunk. We just need 2 damage. Well, we need a little bit more than that. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. Okay, we made it through. We only took 9 damage. Is that right? Inker is amazing for us. Tactician. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is the perfect setup for Tactician. I just come here. Upgrade, upgrade. Sorry, upgrade, 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 right? Let's start with Tactician upgrade. So much energy. And then we need to upgrade those as well. The Calculated Gambles. There's my Tactician immediately. Nice. Escape Plan. And now we play Calculated Gamble. Set up Crippling Cloud. I think I'll just play it, that's fine. All-out attack. And then end turn. These two will die this turn. You actually don't really want them dead immediately. You'd prefer for them to stay alive. So he has a higher chance of not summoning or like doing something crazy. Escape Plan. Go ahead and defend a bunch. This one will die again on the turn it's attacking. He can summon now. Higher chance to summon. There you go. So he's not buffing, which is good for us. We could play Bouncing Flask. We're going to strike and then Bouncing Flask. This turn we can play Wraith Form and then we can play Catalyst after. And the fight will be over. Or we could just Catalyst now, I guess. And then we don't need to Wraith Form until next turn. Because he didn't even attack us. And we can even set up Wraith Form to cost 0 energy. Well, we didn't even need Wraith Form. The fight is over already. We do still have these 2 potions. We might replace one here. Yeah, we are going to. We don't need this Vulnerable Potion. Another setup we do not need. Piercing Whale is actually pretty good. I'll take that. It also exhausts itself, which is a good thing. Because you typically don't want it more than once in a fight. But the time you do want it, it usually does a lot. We're only going to be able to draw 4 cards, but that's okay. Let's play Piercing Well. Piercing Well. Paired. almost our entire deck is kind of going to be affected because all of it is skills, more or less. We don't need to do the Wraith form yet. I think it's actually a better idea to just play some defense. And this, even though we get a bunch of dazed, it's okay. We just want to empty our hand out. And then we can play Wraith form here with deflect. Take no damage. See, we get all the dazed, we exhaust them. And then we can let this slowly tick down to poison. Adrenaline. And then we're getting attacked, so let's play defend. And honestly, Bouncing Flask is good here as well. Okay. Get rid of all of these status effects. They exhaust. We have one more turn. We just need to hit this a little bit and block one more time. And then we have double calculated gamble in case we don't have enough damage. We can find some damage cards. We do though. Okay, nice. Easy. Good fight. We do not need those. Skip them. Any upgrades? Yes, these calculated gamble upgrades are pretty good. Let's go for those. Okay, let's go. Piercing Will can get rid of a stack of artifact. Escape plan. Calculated gamble. Bouncing Flask, nice. Okay, we'll just completely get rid of his artifact charge. Then we can probably play Crippling Cloud here. For some block. Do this. Set up on Wraith form. Deflect. Defend. Enter. We take 1 damage. That's perfectly fine. That is an acceptable amount of damage to take. They stole my 1-cost Wraith form. That's a bit rude. I think I want to play this Calculated Gamble. Play this. Escape plan. Strike. Okay. We do want to kill these two. Oh, we took my adrenaline as well. Wow, that's very rude. Okay. That is very rude, sir. I'm gonna set up Bouncing Flask, it'll cost 0. Okay, well, you can't steal everything. You know that? Some things you are not allowed to steal. Strike? We'll play Bouncing Flask here. We need more damage. This one is gone. Good. Scary enemy here, Mr. Automaton. Hitting for 58, there it is. You have my Wraith form, correct? You do. Okay, so I need to get rid of you. Can I play this first? I can. Is it prepared? I cannot play that yet. I need to play Deflect first. So we can just strike. Calculate gamble. Strike. Wraith form cost 0. Okay, I think we just have to play Wraith form here. A little unfortunate, but there's not much we can do about it. Then we just want to play Bouncing Flask and then Catalyst. I'd like my Bouncing Flask as soon as possible, please. Please, game, please. Thank you. Where is... Hello? Bouncing Flask. I need you. Hello? We don't care about energy, so there's no need to play setup here. I guess we could play it just because it gives us card space, or hand space. But we don't want cards in our draw pile. I'm actually going to have to do this, unfortunately. I wanted to save that potion. If we don't get attacked here, we can play Bouncing Flask. And then we can play this. And we just need to deal not that much damage, actually. I did lose the best card in my hand, but I just need to deal enough damage here, or just block a bit. 9 plus 9. Not enough, actually. Unfortunate. So we're just going to take some damage. Yeah? Right? You have 107 health. So you basically have 30 health, and I can only deal 18. Okay. Yeah, so we're forced to take some damage because of the bad draw order. Oh, we made it through. And as long as we're alive, we can still win. Burst is really good, especially with Runic Pyramid. What do we get? I don't think we should take a Coffee Dripper. I think I would rather just remove 2 strikes now. Remove 2 strikes, or even a strike and a defend. Defends are also not that great. A lot of times. Currently, if you notice, the main damage sources for us are not amazing. We're gonna take an empty cage. Strikes are actually doing a decent amount of damage. Crippling Cloud is carrying with all-out attack, for the most part. I'm gonna do this. I think the strikes are actually a little bit useful, because we really don't have much direct damage. We do have a ton of gold. A ton of gold, and there's a shop right there in my sight. that I see, and I think I would like to go to it. Yeah, let's go. Right side path, go to the shop. Tactician, this one. Okay, plan. I'd like to crippling cloud burst. I guess I can also just burst this one and then play catalyst. Alright. I mean, that's fine. I kind of wanted this one to get the poison, because I need this one to die within 3 turns. But now this one is dead, so it's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, it's not terrible, it's completely fine. There's my crippling cloud, that's what I was looking for. Okay, this one's gone. No, get rid of this and this. I can... Oh, I can't double defend to hit this. But the other two are dead, so now we don't take damage anymore. Wraith form, deflect, and neutralize. Alright, nice. Good. Quick slash, leg sweep, endless agony. I don't think we want these. No. We have 450 gold. I'm good. First, crippling cloud. Perfect. That's what I wanted earlier. I'm just gonna play this because our hand is not great anyways. I think it's worth saving adrenaline for the next turn. Now we can play adrenaline. And we can play this. And this. And this. Wraith form is... Wraith form is the bottom card in the deck. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we're getting hit for 15 and we're blocking 15. Let's just play Bouncing Flask. And turn. We do want them to all go down at the same time. Catalyst here. This is what I said when I said we don't have much direct damage. We're just kind of slowly whittling them down. We don't need another crippling cloud, I think that's fine. Lizard tail, wow, that's really good. Okay, so that's a second life in case something really bad happens to us. This is a really good potion, by the way. I'm tempted to click it. Let's remove another defend. Also tempted to take prepared. What else would we upgrade right now? We don't need setup. Don't need these. Oh, calculated gamble is pretty important. Adrenaline, not so much. Calculated gamble and burst are really good upgrades. So if I take prepared, it's likely I don't get to upgrade it, which means I'd rather not take it. I think the potion could be nice, but I'm kind of thinking burst is such a good upgrade here. Oh, another shop. Nice. Rewarded. We could actually take that. Oh, another tactician. We don't really have much card draw. Ting Sha would be nice for the damage, actually. But I think I'd rather remove a card. Remove a strike and get a tactician. And an on sale Noxious Fumes. Seems good to me. Oh, we get to remove a card. Remove a defend or an all-out attack. I think we should be okay to remove all-out attack now. Because we have burst, Bouncing Flask, burst, crippling cloud. We have almost no form of damage, by the way. If you notice, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7. 7 cards that deal damage, and most of them are not direct damage. You can also lose well-laid plans, but it exhausts itself because we put it into play and it disappears. So maybe just lose all-out attack or defend. I think I'm going to go for the defend. I want my all-out attack still. Maulbank, you are... Okay, your timing is a little bad. You're a little bit too late. You showed up a while ago, you could have done a lot. Double Crippling Cloud, double Adrenaline. Bouncing Flask. And then... Okay, sorry. I had to alt-tab and mute. I had to cough. Okay, we're gonna play a calculated gamble. This is good. Could just play Wraith form to ensure we never take any damage this fight. Play this now. And the fight's over. Okay. We're in a really good position, guys. This is like a deck that could probably beat the heart more often than it can beat certain elites. Probably not a... Doesn't sound great considering what happened to our run yesterday. If you know what I mean. But it should be fine. We want to go to the store, so we're going to go this way. Okay, burst again. Crippling Cloud. And then I guess we're just double deflecting, even though we don't need to. We could play Calculated Gamble here. Prepared. Noxious Fumes prepared. Okay, plan. Now we can play Calculated Gamble. Prepared again. Time for Wraith Form. Calculated Gamble. Burst, Escape Plan. Double Catalyst. Sure. Okay. That one is dead for sure. This one here. Now we just need to get rid of these two. We can play Neutralize here. We can hold the defense for now. We could definitely use a more consistent form of damage at this point. This is a little bit awkward how difficult it is to take care of some of these enemies. As long as we take 0 damage in the fight though, which we pretty much have done for almost every fight, then it's not really a big deal. That's a good upgrade, or a good card. Backflip plus. Some block, and some card draw is exactly what we want. Here's my burst, nice. Bouncing Flask, and then double catalyst. This is what we're going to do against most of the bosses coming up. Just exactly this. Turn 1 kill with a bunch of poison. Piercing Will upgraded is good enough to take for sure. There is my Bouncing Flask, but don't actually want to play it yet. I'm going to do this for now, and then play... I'm tempted to play this, but I think we should just block with Backflip or Survivor. Survivor's a better option. And then we can play this to get it out the way. We can play Piercing Will this turn. Okay, there's my Bouncing Flask. Came back. Neutralize always goes here. Prepared. Get rid of these two. I could play Bouncing Flask now. I could also go Crippling Cloud, all-out attack with Bouncing Flask. See where this goes. If it hits this one, it did not. Okay, so what do we do now? I could just double Piercing Will, which is kind of funny. Crippling Cloud is actually quite good with Piercing Will, I think. Just this and Piercing Will. Taking so much damage still, I don't like it. Yeah, this doesn't feel good. The good news is pretty much all of these are going to die next turn. Look how much damage we take in the process. Feels terrible. There's my Wraith form. Tiny bit late. Tiny bit late. We could just redraw. I think redrawing is probably the best thing we can do here. Backflip. There's my Catalyst. Let's just redraw anyways. Burst Adrenaline. We draw 4 cards. We get a Wraith form. Okay, now the fight is over. Let's play Noxious Fumes. Prepared. 2 times. Sure, we can keep that. Play this. And now we just need Burst Catalyst, hopefully. 1 Burst Catalyst, please. Thank you. There's Catalyst. There's this one. Where's Burst? Burst, where are you? Okay, we're just gonna do it now then. I would say there's no rush, but we can just end the fight without taking damage if we do it now. There's no point not to. There's Burst. It was at the bottom of the deck. All-out attack, and fight's over. Okay, we took a lot of damage as per usual. Nightmare, oh my god. Okay, that's a good pickup, guys. That's a really good pickup. Go ahead and remove another strike, I think. We do not have the Ruby Key. We do need to pick up the Ruby Key here in a second. Okay, Ruby Key. The shovel showed up on floor 48 when we needed to get the Ruby Key still. Shovel, I don't think you could have chose a worse time to show up. I'm gonna be honest. Gonna play Calculated Gamble. Backflip. Not great. Okay, Noxious Fumes is getting played. I'm gonna play Piercing Rail to get rid of their charges. Adrenaline, Bouncing Blast to get rid of more charges. Get rid of the artifact. Good, good, good. And Deflect now? Honestly, it's probably fine. Actually, I should have waited with it, right? I could have played it with Burst this turn. I think it's fine still. Set up Wraith Form. And then Calculated Gamble. Gate Plan. Prepared. Piercing Well. Defend, well-laid plans. This is going to hurt, but it's okay. The pain is only temporary, guys. It's like when you're in the gym. Nightmare Wraith Form. Cost 0, deflect, and we're good. Alright. This is one of my favorite combos on this island, by the way. Very simple, but you just get a bunch of Wraith Forms, and it's kind of a beautiful thing. So we can get rid of a lot of cards here. Play my Tactician. Get rid of this Calculated Gamble. Crippling Cloud. Bouncing Flask. And turn. You don't have to play them, they are permanently 0 cost because of the setup that I used on them. Burst. Plus what? What are we bursting here, exactly? Anyone want to tell me? We could just play Backflip. That's a lot of Dazed. Set up Burst. Well, why not? Let's just do that. Give us some more hand space, more energy that we don't need. Everything just costs 0 for fun. Burst, Catalyst seems pretty good. Get rid of you. Double this. One of these. Time to play another Wraith Form because we're taking damage. If we don't. You're dead. I just need to handle you now. Well, not much to do, right? Wraith Form, Wraith Form. Calculated Gamble. For Survivor or Deflect. Nice, there we go. Let's make Backflip cost 0, why not? We have full energy at the end of the turn. I'm playing stuff for energy. I'm really just messing around at this point. It's fine, it's fine. Can I get Bouncing Flask? No Bouncing Flask, ouch. That is tough. Kinda wanted it this turn. Okay though, we'll take 2 damage because of this, but not the end of the world. First, Bouncing Flask. I wish there was something we could play, but there isn't. We actually can't do anything to block the damage. Unless I can just straight up kill it this turn, maybe? Seems unlikely, but it is dead next turn, so... Block for 0, 0, 0. We have negative 17 dexterity. Seems like a reasonable reason to block for 0. Alright, easy fight. One more? Are we going to die here? It's very possible we could die to this one. Not just because it's him, but because we are pretty low on HP now, after the last fight. Let's play this. I think so, yeah. I'm fairly sure I'm supposed to just do nothing, almost. So, I could just play Noxious Fumes to get it out of the way. I don't like giving him strength, but I think it's correct. Just to get Noxious Fumes out of my draw pile. Or out of my hand. Neutralize, Adrenaline now. There's my setup, good. Now I can play Calculated Gamble and play Nightmare. Burst, Nightmare. Wraith Form. Wraith Form. Wraith Form. And turn. Small issue is that we are going to take infinite damage if we can't block anything at some point. So we very quickly need to end this fight. We can get rid of a Wraith Form for now, it's okay. This is good to play now. And we just entered. As long as we're blocking, we're fine. We don't want to play another Wraith Form so we can keep some dexterity temporarily while we get rid of these other enemies. Our deck is not foolproof. Foolproof. We can play this, right? Can we play them both together? No, you still deal damage. That's awkward. I thought so, but I was like thinking about it. We don't need to play this, but we should play one now. Here comes the damage. Ouch. So we need to get rid of this guy ASAP. Calculated Gamble. We need you to go away as well. It's very important. Excuse me, sir. Please, please disappear. Thank you. Where is my neutralize? I need one neutralize here. Make this work more easily. Guess I'm just playing this here. All out attack. Neutralize. Play defend to get it out the way. And turn. Actually, I should have held defend because it's going to redraw or reshuffle this way. I think now I just have to play the Wraith forms. We're out of time anyways because the dexterities are ticking down our block. So we keep getting these cards in the wrong order. I really need Bouncing Flask to be in the same hand. No, no burst again. That's the main issue. Can you help if we get an after image? Oh my god. I was thinking we have 2 power potions. We could just get an after image and that would fix everything. Sometimes you just have to ask, guys. Trust me. Okay, deflect. Burst backflip. Struggling again, huh? It's okay. There's no struggle now. There's no struggle. Because of after image, we are invincible. After image would actually be an instant pickup in the next store if we found it. That would be amazing. Oh my goodness, Burst and Bouncing Flask must have some sort of like feud, man. Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you. It took them so long to get into the same hand a single time. Double escape plan for the card draw. And turn, so we can shuffle this. So we can shuffle the draw pile perfectly. There's my Bouncing Flask. And I have to calculate a gamble anyways. Okay, well. Do this. We can hold that, it's card draw. Backflip is back. Bouncing Flask, 2 times. We need this to get popped this turn. Well, we don't need it to happen, but we want it to happen. It'll speed up the process a little bit. I'll play Calculated Gamble now because I need to get Bouncing Flask and Burst back anyways. So it doesn't matter. We just want to redraw them. There's Catalyst. Okay. And now you might be thinking to yourself, this Kai guy, how is he so lucky? What's up with him always getting what he needs? How does he just get After Image? He just summoned After Image into his hand. And you know what? You would be absolutely correct. I did do that. You wouldn't be wrong. You would be correct. Okay, let's get rid of Tactician. Bouncing Flask or just Double Burst? Double Burst seems good. Fight is over. Okay, nice. Also, we weren't even close to dead because we had Lizard Tail, by the way, if you forgot. So it wasn't actually close. We would have used Lizard Tail potentially, but we were not losing this fight. We were going to win with this much Wraith form. You prepare your daggers. 20 damage. Guys, anyone remember 2020? Any trauma? Anyone? I remember that year I was stuck at home for a while for some reason. Alright, sudden burst of energy emanates from inside you, jolting you awake. The heart retreats upward. Alright, let's go. What do we have? Is it going to be a rest? I think it is just a rest, right? Probably. Could also upgrade this Calculated Gamble. That would help quite a bit, to be honest. I think it would help more than... Yeah, it would probably help more than even resting right now. We don't have meal ticket, do we? No, we don't. Okay. And we got nothing. But we did get another power potion, so that is something. I'll take it. Okay, guys. It's my arch nemesis, the shield and the spear. My arch nemesis right here, these two. They absolutely have a grudge against me. Play this. Calculated Gamble. Prepared. Tactician. Burst. Adrenaline. Double Crippling Cloud probably is okay. Escape Plan. Calculated Gamble again. And then this one. Burst. Oh, we can't do Burst on Nightmare. Also don't have Setup. Where's Setup? Is it on our draw pile? It is. Okay. We can just do this again for now. Escape Plan. There's my backflip again. Good. Bouncing flask. Okay. That's not what we wanted, but should be okay. This actually speeds up the fight a lot. And turn then? How did we block for 40? Wait a second. wait. Huh? Huh? How did we block for 40? What happened there? So let's just go ahead and play this. And then let's go calculated gamble again. We can burst piercing wail, or burst deflect. Burst deflect also takes 0 damage and lets us set up this and this. I guess it's okay. Okay, 0 damage taken. This one is not dead yet, is the only issue. We want this one dead. This is my nightmare. Sir, I need you to go down. Can you please get poisoned a little bit? Thank you. I had to point the mouse at him so it knew that I wanted it to hit him, you know? Okay, Noxious Fumes, end turn. Now we're safe. Looks like we managed to get through this fight without getting completely destroyed. I very much so appreciate that. These enemies sometimes do absolutely, like, ungodly things to you. These two. Very, very rude sometimes. We're just gonna play Nightmare on Wraith Form and play Wraith Form and then Calculated Gamble. Okay, backflip. Bouncing Flask. Good, good, good. Prepared. These two. They plan, discard everything. Defend and go. Okay, 30 damage. Nice. We have 30 poison. Do this. Neutralize. Wraith Form. Deflect. One of these. And the fight's over. Okay, we did it. Beautiful. Can we take no damage, please? Yes, we can. Just play one defend, and we're good. No, I took one! Oh my god, I didn't see the third burn. Okay, it's fine. Another prepared, and let's go. I think I'm gonna play these immediately, right? Bulwark is actually fine for now. No after image. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna take a Noxious Fumes then. First, deflect. Prepared. Escape plan. I actually would like to just end turn here, I think. Pretty scary turn. Hopefully we're fine. Set up on Wraith Form. Escape plan. Or sorry, calculated gamble, not escape plan. Backflip should be fine, right? This is a bit of an issue, actually. Oh, adrenaline, nice, okay. Now you're weakened. We could actually lose like this, though. We could lose this way. I think we have to just play Wraith Form. I'm pretty sure we just have to play Wraith Form here. So we can't become invincible. We just play Wraith Form now. Put the poison up. And we need to put Catalyst up as soon as possible with Burst. Just play this for now. We take 0 damage. These spikes are actually going to help, I think, a little bit. If they can reach 1 threshold for me, that'll be enough already to call them useful. Wraith Form has arrived. We want to get rid of this though, right? We actually need to get rid of something else. What do we get rid of? This has to be slimed. And now we can play... what? We can't burst Catalyst. We can burst Bouncing Flask, but not yet. Let me start with this. Or is it just Bouncing Flask, burst Catalyst? That's enough, actually. I'm actually worried I'm going to die here if I don't play this correctly. What am I supposed to do this turn? I'm actually not sure. I need to not take too much damage, right? Can I just burst Survivor? I don't believe I can do that. Maybe I can. Burst Survivor? Actually, maybe it's fine. Then burst Piercing Well? Okay. But now I don't have Piercing Well for this turn. But was this not a mistake? Calculated gamble. Oh no, this is my fault. I was supposed to save Piercing Well for this turn. Why did I do that? I didn't count the turns in my head. I should have counted the turns in my head. This never would have happened. I could have won this for sure. This is me playing incorrectly. I'm sure if I played this again, I could win. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh my god, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. What the? Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot I wasn't dead. Okay, but I do think I am dead, but I don't believe I'm not dead that turn at least. So that's something. Yeah, I don't think we can win. We don't have any way to block this damage anymore. I wasted my Piercing Well, which is the only... This is pretty much the only purpose it had, and I wasted it, is to block the hard damage. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely played this incorrectly, but I think if I played it super methodically, I could have won this, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Maybe leave a like and subscribe and leave any comments if you want. We got a 2010 score. Okay. But yeah, that's going to be it for the silent run. I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.